Are we live?
And we're still live.
Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the intro. It is hard to believe there's only 2 Fridays left before GIE is here. Welcome back to Long Crack. It is another giveaway Friday as we continue the countdown to GIE. So today we are giving away some of these stake marker things to mark off the parking lots for you snow removal guys. So hopefully we get a snow removal winner. And also we have a copy of the book, Cracking the Code of Profit, is also being given away today. And I also wanted to fill out the video with a little more content. And so I was talking to one of the local guys, Chris at CME. I got his website up here in the background. And he was asking me what kinds of books or what books he should recommend or I would recommend that he read as he's now considering getting Audible. He's heard me talking about it, this and that. Whatever is that, you know, I'm just listening to music all day. I think it's about time I start listening to audiobooks. And I mean, that is exactly the kind of news I love to hear, because there's no doubt 100% if I did not read the 100+ business books that I read, I would not have the business acumen I have right now. I would not have built my lawn care business the way I built it, able to sell it for a nice healthy profit. And my new businesses, Long Crack and Optimize, would not just be taking off like they are if I had not read those books. And there are a ton of books that are actually not super boring to read. And when I say read, I mean listen to. So I hate reading myself. So if you are one of those people that you're just like, I'm not reading a book, I don't care what knowledge or information is in there, I can understand that. I'm the same exact way. And every book I have read, with the exception of 2, which would be the E-Myth Revisited and Think and Grow Rich, I actually read those books. But every other book I have read, I've actually listened to. So I recommended Chris check out the book I'm reading right now, which is Clockwork. It's by Mike Michalowicz. He has a ton of other books that are all great, like The Pumpkin Plan, The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur, Profit First. I mean, the dude is an absolute monster. You should read every single one of his books. But Clockwork is the newest. It's the most up-to-date, most relevant. And Mike has really made it at this point. So he even has more insight to share than he did in the previous books that he wrote. But they're all still quality. And then I also sent Chris my default go-to books that everybody in the whole entire world should read, which is the E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber and How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It should just be required in like middle school or so. You should have to read those books. So America would not be in the position America's in right now if that would happen. But we're not getting into fixing the school system in Long Crack videos. That would just be a little too much, I think. So there's the Audible link in the description. You can still get 2 books for free. Yes, you're gonna put your credit card number in. If you're just like, I'm just getting my 2 books, download your 2 books, you keep them forever. They're just on your phone, ready to listen to whenever you freaking want to listen to them, and then cancel your account and you don't get charged anything ever. You just got 2 free books. That's what it sounds like, 2 free books. It's kind of frustrating that it's like they're free books. You just got to get them. But I know plenty of you guys aren't going to get them, and there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm over that. I also sent Chris a copy of my book. There's actually another Chris that is local too. Both Chris's that are local that I'm talking about have come down and bought a Proslide off me. But I've sent them both my book. And the other Chris at Sloan's Lawn Care, he just sent me a picture of himself reading my book at his day job, which I thought was hilarious. I think it's actually a night job, but you get what I'm saying. So I thought that was funny. He said he read the whole book in one day. So you read my whole book in one day, and there's just no other book that is specific to the lawn care and landscaping industry. This is exactly how I made hundreds of thousands and eventually millions and millions of dollars running my lawn care business So if you're not making money in your lawn care business, the answer is in that book. You have to buy it. I do charge money for it because it cost me a lot of money to actually publish a real book. It was kind of nuts. Okay, so that whole thing with Tex and Chris about the Audible and the books and stuff last night, that made me think of another thing I wanted to offer you guys. If you guys want to email me your goals, well, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build out a page on lawncrack.com. So you just go to lawncrack.com and I'm just gonna make the page /goals. And if you just go and look in the menu, you'll see goals. So the whole point of this idea is if you have or first let's back up just a little bit. To be successful, it's kind of hard to define what success is. So the best version of an explanation, definition for what success is that I've ever come across is like the daily progression towards the realization of a worthy ideal. So that just means every day you are incrementally inching your way closer to reaching your goal. It needs to be a worthy goal. It needs to be like something that's going to positively affect you and others around you. You can't harm anybody in the process of reaching your goal. If it has like negative effects to other people, that's not a good goal. That's not worth pursuing. But as long as your goal is a quality goal and everybody is benefiting from you reaching your goal and you're getting closer to it as you work your way to it, you're a success. No matter where you are right now, how much money you have, how little money you have, how old you are, how young you are, doesn't matter what color you are, nothing, doesn't matter. If you're working towards a worthy ideal, you're successful. And I want to see more people become successful, and it's just a 100% fact that if you write your goals down, you are so much more likely to accomplish them. And if you share your goals with somebody else, you're even more inclined to follow through and reach your goal. So what I would like to do is kind of offer an accountability partner type relationship with you reaching your goals. It is something I'll be more than happy to do. And all you gotta do is go to lawncrack.com/goals. There'll be a little form so you can get me your information on how I can contact you, what your goal is, all this kind of stuff, and when you expect to reach your goal, or when I should check in with you and see how you're doing on progressing towards reaching your goal. So that just popped in my head, and I was like, that's easy enough for me to just whip up on the internet, and it's something that it would bring me just a lot of like pride myself, just like, hey, I'm like helping these people reach their goals, and I'm not really doing anything. I'm just gonna check in with you, which I will do if you go there and sign up. I'd be more than happy to. And if there's anything I can do to possibly help you reach your goals faster, let me know how I can do that too. So that's that. And okay, so let's get back to the giveaway, the whole point of the video. And guys, I was really just like shocked at like how few people signed up for the giveaway. So like everyone who signed up for the giveaway, you won the line cutters. If you have not got the line cutters, it's because you didn't respond to the email that said, hey, where do I send the line cutters you want? So if you have entered and you haven't got anything yet, send me your address and I'll send you the line cutters at the very least. But this is kind of a unique item. These posts right here, the parking lot markers for the snow removal guys. So I don't know how many guys are removing snow and stuff like this. So I'm gonna give this, because Blades of Grass won the first Proslide. So I'm giving this to Brian's Lawns Maintenance, because Brian's Lawn Maintenance, not Lawns Maintenance. But I still feel bad because I had no idea who Brian was at the GIE show last year. And I just straight like walked right in front of his camera, and he's just kind of looking at me like, what are you doing, idiot? But he's super nice guy about his stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'm walking around the show. What do you mean? What am I doing, dude? I don't know. And so he introduced himself and this and that, and I was like, damn. And then, ever since, I've been like kind of keeping my eye on him. I DM him, or whatever you want to call it, on Instagram and stuff like that. Super cool guy. but I know he plows snow and I know he uses these, so I'm gonna send these to him so to make sure that they are used and stuff like that, because that's very important with the stuff I'm giving. Very glad to hear that Joseph just emailed me, or he Facebook messaged me the other day and said, thanks for the saw, it's working out great. So he was a chainsaw winner. He has a tree removal service, and there's a real nice story behind that. I'm not going to go into it, it's getting too long, but Joseph just had really big chainsaws, like they got bucket trucks and stuff like that, and this kid's like 18, 19 years old, but the saw I sent him was about an 18-inch bar or so, somewhere in there, 16 to 20 inch. And he said, I think the smallest saw he had before that was like a 28-inch bar. So that'll be a nice little break when you don't need all that, all those balls behind your saw. He can just grab that little guy and just chip, chip, chip. So he said it works great. It's a Zomax. Check out Zomax at the show if they're there again. I thought their stuff looked good. It was pretty cool. Straight from China. But, you know, it's all good. And then cracking the code to profit. We are actually giving away a book this week too. And I was sitting here, Amy and I were trying to figure out how to say your last name and just can't figure it out. I'm absolutely terrible at pronouncing anything and everything. So we're just gonna call you Ryan H. And then your company name is your name. So I don't even know how to say your company name, but I'll shoot you an email. Ryan's in the contest. He's already won the line cutter. So now I'll just shoot him a book. I already have his address. So if he sees the video or whatever, or I'll shoot him an email and let him know it's on the way. But Ryan won this week's book. And that's it. Thanks again for watching. If you're interested in the goal thing, please just go to longcrack.com/goals, sign up for that. If you'd like to get your free Audible books, the link's in the description. And if you want to enter to win the Proslide, we are still giving away one more Proslide next week. You can do so at longcrack.com. It's now at the bottom of the homepage. That's where you can find that. If you like the video, please remember to like. If you like our channel, please remember to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you at GIE. Until the next video, keep making money.